Mr. Interpreter, do not translate till I say the word translate. So take notes, do what you have to do. If you're not able to fulfill your duties, we'll get another interpreter.
The interpreter, yes, I apologize, but the way that we manage the interpretation is statement by statement. I cannot
well,
gather.
I don't manage it statement by statement. I manage it the way I said. So once again, Mr. Canfer, is there anything you want to say on behalf of your client?
Yeah, just briefly, Judge. We were supposed to do a 30-day probation with HIDA, but this was a traffic offense, so we instead shifted it to a 771.1 probation for 30 days. The court was gracious enough to allow my client to pay off the balance, which was $448.
Stop there. Translate.
The court can call is People versus Jones, same time set for pretrial. And Judge, it looks like the attorney has not joined Zoom.
Diane, have you tried to get a hold of the attorney?
I left him several voicemail messages and I called his office and they sent him a message as well.
Is the defendant on Zoom?
Deputy at the Macomb County Jail, could I have Jones, please? Yes, Judge, sorry about that.
All right, Mr. Jones, your attorney has failed to appear this morning, so we need a new date, Madam Clerk, and I want the attorney show caused for that same day.
Yes, Judge. We can do July 31st at 9:30.
Do something sooner than that. Do something in the next 2 weeks.
Yes, Judge.
This is.
Hold on, sir. New date.
July
Judge,
10th.
Judge, we can do July 15th at 9:30.
All right, very good. What, sir? You had something to say?
This is unfair. I've been put off for 7.5 weeks, sir. I can't continue on my own recognizances.
Well, you have to have your attorney here before we make any motions. No, sir. We'll you can address it at the next date.
And Judge, I just got the transcript. There's a possibility I'm filing a Gecki motion. The judge, in my opinion, misconstrued the law. We'll just put it that way at the district court level. So,
what happened at the district court level?
He reduced a home invasion second degree to a misdemeanor. I think.
Okay, very, very good.
Okay.
That's all, sir. Leave the room.
Oh, shit.
Pardon me? Oh.
Hold on, deputy, bring him back. Sir, you just said bullshit to the court, and you said that on the record. I find you, what's that, sir?
I'm saying that to the court, sir.
Because I'm very much inclined to find you in contempt and give you 93 days in jail.
I wasn't saying that to the court.
You apologize for saying it on the record?
I apologize if you took it that way, yes, sir.
That's not really an apology, sir.
I apologize, sir.
All right, that's all. You may leave the room. I won't find you in contempt. Don't let that happen again.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Deputy at the Macomb County Jail, could I please have Carter Greenlaw?
And Judge, just for your knowledge, this is the co-defendant on the case that you just dealt with.
What's the name? Okay, I got it.
The court can call People versus Carter Greenlaw, date and time set for pretrial, Judge.
Anthony,
and it looks like, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, Avery, go ahead, tell Judge.
Yeah.
Okay, and Judge, the attorney has failed to appear for this defendant as well.
So both attorneys failed to appear. Were we clear at the last pretrial that today was the new date, Madam Clerk?
Yes, it looks like it was
Francesca?
scheduled for.
Judge, I'm pulling up the register of actions.
I mean, I wrote it down on my file for 6/26 in my next date notation line. So I have it up.
Judge, I have verified both register of actions. That is correct. I agree with Mr.
All right,
Santino.
so same thing. Adjourn this case to July 15th and show cause the attorney.
Can I
Go ahead, sir. What do you want?
Okay.
Can I motion to get it time served?
I have no idea what your attorney has filed, sir. You need to discuss that with him.
But can I motion to get a time served since I'm already
No,
here?
no, sir. No, sir, you can't. Leave the room, please.
Your attorney will talk to me, Mr. Carter, Greenlaw. Okay, we'll figure something out.
And what day is this?
Pretrial. Today was a pretrial.
All right, but what is it again? Adjourned to?
July 15th is the new date. Call the next case, please.
All
Yes,
right.
Judge.
You have Isaac Jones.
Isaac Jones.
Yep. And if he doesn't want to plead, I got the transcript and I looked up the case law. There's a decent chance I'm filing a Gecky motion to reinstate the home invasion 2 charge. The case law is pretty clear on what occupied and unoccupied and dwelling is with respect to home invasion. So I'll let you talk to your client and we'll go from there.
All righty. Is he in custody?
I think so.
Okay, I don't have his file with me. I was in Sterling Heights.
Okay. Miss Lohmeyer, what are you doing here?
Well, I actually wanted to hear what was going on with this case.
So he adjourned it. He's doing, he's got anger management he's got to do that he's signed up for. He's on his tether and his attorney is dealing with the drunk driving case, getting him a deviation or something. The new date for him would be, hold on.
I just, Anthony, I just wanted to, say, why he keeps going off the tether. I just think.
Well, he's on a tether.
He is now, but he's.
Ma'am, the new date's August 12th. You need to watch on YouTube going forward, but he's on the tether. He was trying to switch tethers today, but he's on a tether.
August 12th at what time?
9:30. And just type in on YouTube, Judge Coretti, and you can watch on there.
Oh, okay. But
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying as a victim, I think I have the right to let them know that why he keeps getting off the tether. He's been off the for almost 6 months.
Well, but the judge told him to get back on tether and he's on it. He even said that it's cutting into his leg today. He was trying to get onto a different tether, so he's not off tether.
Okay, but he may not be now, but he has been. So that's the point that I was wanting to make.
And the judge addressed it with him and said, either get on the tether or I'm locking you up. And he got back on the tether. So it was addressed.
Okay, but all right, but I'm just saying in 2 years, I don't think he should be off the tether because he's been off the tether for almost 6 months now.
Okay.
And we agreed to 2 years.
Ma'am, I'm in the middle of my docket. I can't be having this conversation. I was just letting you know the new date.
All right.
Take care.
Yep. Okay. Go! Will you hand me my screen box? Now go.
People versus Bentley, Judge?
Anthony Sorrentino.
Do I have the file?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, go ahead, appearances.
Anthony Sorrentino on behalf of the people.
Christina Bentley.
Your Honor, Dennis Johnston on behalf of Ms. Bentley.
All right, have you apprised your client of the nature of the warrant?
I have, Your Honor. Yes, she fully understands.
And the bench warrant was issued because she failed to report to jail in May of 23. Why, Mr. Johnson?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Why did she fail to report, Mr. Johnson?
Your Honor, at the time she was experiencing severe mental health issues, not receiving any care for those issues. Her non-compliance was more so the product of her diagnosed bipolar disorder, clinical depression, and ADHD. In this regard, Your Honor, she was simply unable to focus or concentrate for any appreciable period and was not under medical care for these ailments while on probation status. Things just mounted for her. She was unable to fully comply with their probation requirements. And since that time, She is in a much better place. Since November of last year, 2024. She's been in therapy for her mental health issue with Portia Coleman of Modern Psych and Wellness in Taylor, Michigan. She attends all her appointments. She's doing very well in that regard. And as I said a moment ago, is in a much better place now, 2 years since her failure to report for her weekend jail sentence. To stay clean and focus on her future. There's some documentation that we presented to Your Honor yesterday, reflecting that she was doing extraordinarily well. We've heard from the family unit. We've heard from friends that the Christina that they know today is not the Christina that she was 2 years ago. So everybody is very excited and happy, including Christina, that she finally has a path that hopefully is going to result in her being clean and staying clean for the rest of her life. She's presently employed full-time. She's doing well in that capacity. She set a number of goals that for herself that Your Honor has read in the context of her letter to you. She has a clear path toward maintaining a life of sobriety and freedom from drugs and alcohol. All of this, Your Honor, all of the problems she's had in the past were compounded by the fact that she resides in Dearborn, Michigan, and until recently has had no reliable means of transportation available to her. Currently, she's in the process of working with me in an effort to obtain hardship relief from the Michigan Secretary of State. She's indicated, and I think this is important, that she intends to enroll for the fall semester at Henry Ford Community College for the purpose of identifying and pursuing a potential career path. And I think it's important to emphasize, Your Honor, that her previous noncompliance was not intentional, nor was it a sign of disrespect for Your Honor or her probation agent. It was simply the product of her extreme mental health issue that was going untreated at the time. She has, as you know, submitted supporting documentation together with several character letters, and hopefully this court has had the opportunity to review the same, because I believe that the letters demonstrate that Ms. Bentley has, by her actions, gained the trust of those closest to her. Your Honor, in wrapping up, I can't tell you how extraordinarily difficult it has been for her to surrender herself this morning, because she is well aware that the imposition of a county jail term will adversely impact the positive place that she now enjoys in life. I respectfully believe, however, that it speaks to the sincerity of her commitment to take responsibility and to do what she has to do to resolve this matter. Your Honor, the docket entries reflect that there are fines and costs outstanding in the amount of $1,491.60 for fines and costs. Ms. Bentley is prepared this morning to immediately satisfy that obligation. And if she's able to do so, we would respectfully request that this matter be closed and let her get on with her life. Your Honor, I know that she wants to allocate briefly, at which time should we be prepared for your ruling.
Well, would I also have to apologize to her for her having to appear in court this morning, Mr. Johnston?
No.
Since you're recommending terminate with no sanction?
That's the recommendation. Maybe I'm pushing the envelope in that regard a little bit, but I respect.
Whose recommendation? That's your recommendation?
That would be my request for a disposition of this.
All right, so the court is going to order probation to violate her for failing to report to the jail. I'm going to set a probation violation arraignment and hearing date for Madam Clerk.
Yes, Judge.
We had no
Date.
It was just.
Hang on.
July 10th at 9:30 a.m.
All right. And in light of her voluntary appearance, I'll set her bond at $5,000 personal, but I'll make a condition of that bond. She be hooked up on GPS tether with the EMS company today by the close of business. And that is all.
I didn't care my mom.
Your Honor, just so the record is complete, you did discharge her without improvement from probation prior to today's date. Do you have that notation?
I do, and then she failed to report to the jail. So, all right, new order. No, no probation, no bond. She's to report to the jail by 7 p.m. today.
No.
And I'll set a review date.
No.
How much of her time has she done, Mr. Johnson? Do you know?
She has 14 days credit, Your Honor.
On a sentence of what?
No, please don't let me go to jail.
Looks like it's 45 days, Judge.
Pardon me?
45 days, Judge.
So she done only 14 of 25. All right, she's to report to the jail today. Was she was serving those on weekends?
She was ordered to serve those on weekends.
All right, her weekend privileges are revoked. She's to report to the jail today, and we'll set a review date in the next couple of weeks, Madam Clerk.
Your Honor, Christina sitting here distraught. Could she have, for lack of a better term, the first option that you recited related to probation?
Yes, I would do that. You pointed out that she's off probation and you didn't want to do that.
Well, I didn't say I didn't want to do that. I just thought it was important that you recall that she was discharged from probation without improvement. But yes, she would elect Christina, please, Christina. She would elect the first option, Your Honor, if we could call it down.
All right, so the court will set aside the current bench warrant. I'm going to order that she be placed on probation. How far along was she in her probationary term when she stopped reporting?
Your Honor, I don't have that. Christina, please. I don't have that in front of me this morning.
What was her sentence date, Madam Clerk?
Yes, Judge. It looks like her sentence date was 11. Okay, it looks like it was 11/22 of 22.
And
I can't do probation.
I mean, we're not seeing that. It says the judgment of sentence says 11/29.
Or I'm sorry, 11/29/22.
And no, and she got no jail then. She violated, and then on 5/5, she's ordered to report on 5/5, never reported, and it's been an absconder for a year. So I will reinstate her original probationary sentence of, we'll make it 1 year from today's date. I'll set her bond at $5,000 personal. I'll give her a new date for a probation violation arraignment and hearing. Madam Clerk, new date.
Yes, Judge. It is July 10th at 9:30 a.m.
And the bond is $5,000 personal with hookup on GMS Tether by the end of the day today. If she doesn't get hooked up on Tether today, I'll revoke her bond. So Diane.
Yes, Judge.
Check on Bentley, make sure she gets hooked up on Tether today, and contact Mr. Rapsky, make sure they prepare a probation violation warrant for her failure to report to jail.
Okay, Judge.
That is all.
Your Honor, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Deputy at the Macomb County Jail.
Oh.
So what's happening?
Can I have McLean, please?
Are you
kidding me?
Oh my God.
You have got to be kidding me. What is going on today? This is a joke. This is a joke. Today is an absolute joke. We need an interpreter.
I need an interpreter when I cannot express myself sometimes.
Oh my God, sir. Put that cigarette out. I don't give a crap that you are outside of this. What is wrong with everybody today? You know what, Miss Reed? We're going to start bringing people in person. People going to learn how to act in a courtroom.
Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Ma'am? Ma'am? Can you hear it?
No.
Okay.
I have no patience for that. And trust me, out of the day, I'm sitting up here, I'm the one that needs a drink.